Good morning and welcome to Miracles with Mary Ellen. Of course, I'm Mary Ellen and you can always connect with me through AskMaryEllen.com. It is not just any Monday morning, it is the Monday of Thanksgiving week. Isn't that wonderful? When we in the United States gather together with friends and family, and maybe in some countries throughout the world, they gather and have meals also. But I just know one thing that all of us need to be thankful and grateful and appreciative of every single thing we have in our lives. So I was thinking on this particular Monday, what topic could I address on Miracles with Mary Ellen that might assist you to have a peaceful, loving, happy, not only Thanksgiving, but holiday season? And I came up with the miracle of self-awareness. Because self-awareness is so important on your spiritual journey. Because becoming aware of yourself, you can't fix something if you don't know it's broken. And if you don't know you're doing something incorrectly, you cannot fix that part of your attitude or that part of your perception that needs to be changed. So self-awareness, to me, is one of the biggest miracles you can perform in your life at any time, because you need to become aware that you're not loving yourself. You have to become aware that you're worrying all the time. Awareness, and I always tell you the theory that I use is one finger out, three fingers back, meaning the good you see in others is the good you have inside yourself. And conversely, the things about other people that hook you or irritate you are God's way of showing you what you need to work on in yourself. And especially during Thanksgiving, when you have friends and close friends and family over, what does family always do? Right, they hook you. On some level, at some time, they're going to hook you. So let's look at awareness and see how this can be helpful. And I'll get to it in a moment. Whether you're having family over at your home or you're traveling somewhere, what do you do first? Well, if you're having people at your home, you look at the recipes, you get the ingredients, you prepare the food, you set the table, you pay attention to every single little detail. Who is going to sit where? Are the kids going to sit over there? Are the adults over here? You pay attention to details. And even if you're traveling to someone else's home, you're probably bringing a dish with you. So you had to prepare the dish. And then you think about how you're going to dress and what you're going to look like. And you pay attention to every single detail before you go, correct? So how can awareness help you with this? Well, just like looking at every single little detail before you cook or before you go, how do you prepare your mind? Preparing your mind is just as important as preparing your food that you're going to eat or traveling a distance to someone's home. You have to prepare your mind for the holiday season. How do you do that? Well, one of the best ways to do that is to visualize. Literally sit down quietly with yourself and visualize your Thanksgiving. Visualize the food being prepared. Visualize the trip being taken. Visualize everything turning out exactly like you want it to, without any worries or concerns. You visualize everything. You're going to visualize Aunt Mary coming in with her cranberry salad and complaining and going, "Oh my gosh, I brought my cranberry salad again for you guys. And I just want you to know I had to make it 3 times this time. And I had to go to the grocery store twice. And I just hope all of you appreciate all of this hard work." And she might be saying that. She might be 70, 60, 80 years old. I don't know. And you don't say anything back. You're going to visualize that. And you're going to visualize yourself responding to her. Just visualize yourself listening to her words and going, "Oh, Aunt Mary, I just want you to know that cranberry salad you bring, I wait for that all year. That is such a treat, and we appreciate you bringing it, and we appreciate all of your hard work. And then maybe you have another family member. Maybe you have Grandpa Joe. And Grandpa Joe's always grouchy. He's been grouchy all his life, so guess what? He's not going to change on Thanksgiving. So you visualize Grandpa Joe coming in. Okay, I'm here with all the family. Uh, cooking all this food. I don't need all this food. Whatever he's grouchy about, maybe he didn't sleep last night or whatever, you're going to listen to him. And maybe he's telling the same stories over and over and over again. Or maybe he's telling the same jokes over and over and over again. That's okay. Allow him to tell these stories. Ask him about himself. Ask him about his stories. Ask him about his life. Because maybe Grandpa Joe might not be with you next Thanksgiving. Take time this Thanksgiving to listen to those stories again, to ask those questions. And maybe he told you not to take the job you're in, and you took it anyway, and he goes, how's that lousy job you're in? And maybe it's not going so well. And you can still tell Grandpa Joe, well, Grandpa Joe, I'm learning a lot and I'm making a lot of connections. And maybe in the future I'll change jobs. And for right now, I'm doing really well. Even if you're not, tell him you're doing just wonderful. Okay? So you want to visualize listening to people. Listening without thinking about what you're going to say back to defend your point. You want to visualize yourself really listening to their words. You want to visualize yourself responding out of love. And you want to visualize everything going smoothly. So other than visualization, what can you do? Well, make lists. I make a list every single day and check it off, especially if you're cooking the food. Check off the ingredients, check off the recipes. Make a list that keeps you stress-free during the holidays. When you're at someone's home, or whether you're cooking the food or whatever, be aware of how you can help. Without being asked, get up and do things. Get up and ask Grandpa Joe, grouchy Grandpa Joe, can I get something for you? If he goes, no, I don't want anything. Say, okay, let me know if I can. Stay loving and stay positive. If Aunt Rose needs something, say, Aunt Rose, I'm going to the kitchen. Could I get something for you? Be aware of how you can help. And be aware of your manners. What you say and how you say it. What is the tone of voice you're using? Are you rolling your eyes at Grandpa Joe or Aunt Rose? Or are you shrugging your shoulders and turning your head? And, they might be older, but they're not dead. And they do see these gestures that you make. Okay? So mind your manners and use your tone of voice and use your most positive, loving words you can. Honor yourself by taking a little bit of time for you every single day. Every single day, give yourself an aha moment to sit down with a cup of coffee or go outside or do whatever you need to do to honor yourself. Because wouldn't it be fantastic if everyone became aware of themselves so we could all have a peaceful holiday season and they would quit pointing a finger at someone else? And if someone points their finger at you and says, well, you made me do this, just say nicely back to them. Say, well, I really thought that was the best thing for you, and you chose to do it, so you need to think about it. Just say it as nicely as you can. Yeah, I will be back on Friday with Mary Ellen's Miracle Moment with a great inspirational story just for you. And until then, you can catch up with me on AskMaryEllen.com, where you can pick up any of your Christmas gifts or stocking stuffers of Truth, Taking Responsibility, Unleashes True Healing, Truth Lives, or Healing Words, Life Lessons to Inspire. Great gifts for teachers, hairstylists, friends, anyone that you might not know what to buy for, and they're under $10. What a better gift to give. I'll see you on Friday. Go to Ask Mary Ellen, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.